In this video, I'm going to demonstrate a set of 6 exercises I've been doing for the last 4 years. In those 4 years, my back hasn't gone out a single time, not once. But prior to that, for about 20 years, my back used to go out. When I say go out, I mean those debilitating cramps in the lower back that incapacitated me for anywhere from half a day to 3 days. I could be playing sports, be doing yard work, be doing moving furniture, even something as simple as putting on my socks or getting out of the shower, and all of a sudden, wham, my back would go out. Has this ever happened to you? It hurts, it's bad. But for the last 4 years, it's been amazing. By doing a simple set of exercises, my back hasn't gone out for the last 4 years. I've tried everything short of surgery so that my back would get better. I tried chiropractors. I spent a lot of money on chiropractors, a lot of money on physical therapy, a lot of money on massage, all different kinds, anti-inflammatories, painkillers, prescription drugs, inversion machines. I had to wear a back brace playing tennis. This might look familiar to you. I haven't worn this for 4 years, thankfully. I even bought an acupuncture setup for electrical stimulus and did that for a while. Actually, it turned out it was better for kidney stones, but I don't have to use this anymore either, so I'm probably just going to sell it. None of those things did anything to strengthen my core. It wasn't until I read a book called Foundation. The title of it's Foundation. I'm not trying to sell anything here, but this is a book I highly recommend. It helped me to understand that by strengthening my core, it gave my back a chance to be supported and strengthened and reduce the chance of it going out. And that's been the case. But I'm not, again, I'm not trying to sell anything. I just want to show the exercises that I do, and in the hopes that maybe somebody can take advantage of this information. Before I go through these exercises, I want to make one thing really clear, and that is that I'm not a doctor or a physical therapist. I'm just a 67-year-old athlete who's sick of his back going out, and I want to share with you what's made it so much better. It's amazing how much better my back is since I started strengthening my core. When you look at these exercises, you might think, wow, that's too easy. How could something that easy have such a big benefit? Well, it did. Especially if you're an athlete, you'll think, my goodness, that looks too easy. Well, you could add to it or subtract from it. I'm not forcing anybody to do anything, just suggesting that take a look if you want to, decide for yourself if it's something you'd like to try. You start off small, just a few repetitions, or you can add weights here and there if you chose to. Thank you for your time. If you're not going to do anything, for your back, you might as well just delete this video and move on to the next one. I do 6 exercises almost every morning now. This includes 1 standing, 2 on the back, 1 on the side, and 2 more on the belly. The first one is a fairly simple stretch, but it's extremely important to put the body into its correct posture. I just take a step forward and raise the arms up and feel the curvature of the back into its natural, best posture. Let me do it sideways. Take a step forward, raise up, you'll notice the curvature of the back in this area. It's perfect, hopefully perfect. I take a step forward, raise the arms up, and this puts my back into a natural curvature that it was designed for. And then I lean slightly over in the direction of my forward foot. This way. Step forward, straight up, and I lean slightly in the direction of my forward foot. And now I'm feeling the muscles up through my leg, all the way up to my arm, feeling somewhat flexed, and getting a nice stretch in the standing position. Then I just switch sides, put the other foot forward, raise it up, lean slightly, hold that for about 10 seconds, and flex the muscles all the way from the leg up through the torso. That's the first exercise. What's great about that is it's a great reminder of it's a good reminder. What I really appreciate about that exercise, it's such a good reminder to hold the body in that posture throughout the day. Whenever you're standing, sitting, walking around, even doing sports, trying to keep that curvature in the back is so important. After I've spent about a minute with this standing exercise, I get down on my back, stretch out fully again. I bring my legs up and go into an arch. This is the second exercise. I'll hold this. Well, when I started, I would hold this for about 10 seconds, maybe 20. Slightly raising and lowering the pelvis and feeling my bottom muscles and back muscles flexing. I'd lower it, legs back out, stretch again, then lift my legs. At the same time, I move my chin toward my waist. First started doing this, I did it about 20 times. Okay. Stretch back out after 20. Go back into the arch again. Up to the point where I feel some resistance, and hold that about 20 seconds. Lower, legs out, stretch again to feel the curvature in the back, down here, and then do the leg lifts again. About 20 more. Okay? After I'm done with that, I turn over on my side. I want to loosen up my hips a little bit. I bring my lower knee up. Just raise my top leg in a circular direction. Do about 20 circles, counterclockwise, doesn't matter, and then 20 more clockwise, or the opposite, doesn't matter. This loosens up the hips. You feel some resistance in this area here. Also part of your back's foundation, building that support, strengthening the back. Okay. Obviously I turn around, do the other side, but it's a good repeat. Just support the head while I do 20 and 20. If you're an athlete and you're used to a lot of reps, do as many as you want. That's it. Then there's two exercises I do from the belly position. Not everybody can do a push-up. That's one of them. turn around. The two exercises I do on the belly, demonstrate those now. They probably look very familiar to you. Either a push-up, or if you're not able to do push-ups, just holding the body into a straight plank position like this. Maybe moving the hands forward. Feeling some resistance in this area is what we're really looking for. It takes strength just to hold this plank position. And what your back wants to do is get stronger. Your mind knows it. You just have to relay that to your back. What I do, just to add a little bit more to it, is some semi-push-ups. These are not full push-ups. I started off at the beginning 4 years ago, just doing 20 of these. Then I would drop down and do the sixth and final exercise, which some people call it the Superman. There's probably a yoga position for this too. Forgot to mention I used to do a lot of yoga also, but I found that some of the postures were counterproductive for improving my back. So I do 20 of these, Superman, raising the chin and the feet at the same time, 20 times, then going back into the plank position, either holding that for 20 seconds or so, or doing 20 push-ups. Again, you might say, well, how could something that simple do anything to improve my back? Well, again, it's just a testimonial. I think what really motivated me to start doing this and take this seriously and take control of my back situation and stop trying to depend on the latest gadget or drugs was 5 years ago. I went to a national tennis tournament in Palm Springs. I was winning my match and I had to forfeit because my back went out right in the middle of the match. And it wasn't long after that, my back recovered somewhat, that I was in an international softball tournament in Las Vegas, playing center field. I went for a ball, my back went out, and I couldn't play. So, doing the things you love is important. Why let your back stand in the way of it? My back hasn't gone out for 4 years. I've saved thousands of dollars. I've done all of the different things that I love to do. Play tennis at a league level, play a tournament, play softball tournaments. I go stand-up surfing 3-4 times a week, thanks to just doing these simple exercises. Thanks for watching. Aloha.